A storm this morning. Salmon has long been known to be one of the best natural sources of omega-3, but despite the nutritional benefits, studies show Aussies are still not eating nearly enough of it.
No, interesting. Today, as we mark World Salmon Day, Sophie, we've brought in dietitian Susie Burrell to show us the easiest way to incorporate it into our diets. You're cooking salmon over there,
I am,
Susie?
because it is World Salmon Day, which is such an important day when it comes to the health calendar, because of course as dietitians we love salmon as a superfood.
Okay, what's so good about salmon?
Well, it's one of the richest natural sources of omega-3 fat, and we know that that has a range of health benefits. It's a natural anti-inflammatory in a diet, and we know that less than 20% of Australians get the recommended 2 to 3 serves each week to get that essential nutrient. But it's not just the omega-3, actually, it's really nutrient dense, which is what tops the list of dietitian superfoods. It's packed full of protein, it's got nutrients like iodine, zinc, selenium that we don't get from a lot of other foods. And so really, if we can get it into the diet 2 or 3 times a week, that's what we're aiming for that natural anti-inflammatory effect.
And I feel like it's actually quite easy to make salmon taste good when you're not a very good chef like me. Right?
As I'm here cooking this morning.
But you can't stuff it up really unless you burn it.
Please don't jinx us, we're under pressure right now. I think it's really versatile. You know, you have the fresh fillets. If you have it with the skin on, you get extra omega-3 fats, and you can do it, of course, as crispy skin salmon in the air fryer, which is so delicious. And then if you're not so much of a fresh fish person, you can do the smoked salmon, which is great as a breakfast addition. You can do the pre-cooked fillets and just add them to a salad. So it's really easy because we only need 100 grams. So it's not a huge amount, so you're much better to have it regularly through the week to get that little hit. Because what happens in our diets is they're so packed full of processed fats. So we have so much fast food, takeaway food, and we get what we call the bad fats, and they promote inflammation in the body. Whereas what the omega-3s do is help to reduce that or buffer it. So we really want to add those in, and that's why it's linked to so many lifestyle diseases like heart disease, because it's naturally that anti-inflammatory effect, and hence so good for our skin and our hair because we notice that really, really quickly.
And Mum, when we were growing up, and I'd always get annoyed when she served up fish, she'd always say it's brain food. It's great for your brain as well, right?
Well, we know that it's linked to a number of health benefits long term, and indeed looking at health through the lifespan, there's an association. And we know that the brain is made of fat. So in terms of cognitive development, it's an essential nutrient during those early years in particular. And I find with my own kids, they enjoy salmon. It's a gentle flavour. Now, they are some amazing fritters that we've done. So they're veggie serves, which are delicious. We just cooked those for you this morning. And that's just got some smoked salmon on the top, which is a great way to incorporate it. And then we're doing this salad. So I've done a superfood salad. This is just some leaves, some roasted sweet potato, and we've just quickly seared a fillet. You've seen how quickly I've done it. And you can just pop it on the top, and it's delicious. And you know,
Sorry, Susie, I've noticed there's no skin on that. Should we be having skin? Is that really important or not?
well, should I be honest that I burnt the skin prior to coming on the air? So not ideal, but ideally, yes. I would say a significant proportion of the omega-3 fat does come from the skin. And crispy skin salmon is such a popular dish, and all you have to do is put a little bit of salt on it and do it, as I said, in the air fryer, and it creates that crunchy, almost like a crackling on the pork and the bacon. So it's a really great way of doing it, and if you can, then you do get those extra omega-3s going in.
Awesome.
What about when you're buying it? What's the difference between buying it fresh or the frozen stuff?
Well, you really cannot go past fresh Australian seafood like the Tassal range of Australian seafood for the taste, for the flavour, for the freshness. But the good news is when it comes to omega-3s, protein, iodine, selenium, those key micronutrients, they're very stable. So if frozen's a better option for you, it's certainly you're still going to get all of those nutritional benefits. And I like to keep just a packet in the fresh food section as well, so you can add it to salads or to quick breakfast too. But yeah, you don't lose anything from having it frozen.
It is the ultimate superfood, isn't
So
it?
good. Any time of the day?
Any time of the day, and yeah, 2 to 3 times a week ideally. As I said, less than 1 in 5 Australians get the recommended intake of seafood in general, and it's World Salmon Day, so a perfect day to get it out on the barbie.
Get it into you, as they say.
There's a day for everything, isn't there? Good on you, Susie. Thank you so much for being
Enjoy
with
your
us.
Sunday.
Yeah, you too. Thank you.
Well, straight ahead on Weekend Today, blockheads reach boiling point. We're unpacking all the drama with WA contestants